circuitry, teeth on the factory floor. Cold chrome, halo blink of a monitor's war. Code in my veins, taste bitter and raw. I walk through the sparks like I married the floor. I was born in a back room, wires in a milk crate. Ashtray, angels, blue smoke, big gate. Cheap rent, thin walls, neighbors in a fist fight. Sirens painting red math on the midnight. Mama had a migraine, dad had a side plan. Credit card roulette, empty like a tin can. Every little promise collapsed in the crosshairs. Hand me down hope with the written both knees there. Teacher said calm down, desk felt like handcuffs. Pencils like teeth, I was chewing on the bad stuff. Principal smiled like a locked steel briefcase. Numbers in his pupils, no warmth in his face. I learned real quick where the winners hide secrets behind thick doors. Saw fans clean resets, they fed me brochures. Dream big, be patient while they lick gold dust off the floor of the nation. I bit through the bit, snapped out of that sermon. Tore out the leash with a twitch and a burden. Walked out the hall to fluorescent static. Heart beating patterns that felt automatic. Concrete stairs, old gum on the railing. Rain in the courtyard, weak light, paint failing. Swore on the rust that I break from their blueprint. Sharp tongue, steel lungs, teeth like a new flint. I don't want favors, I want fractured empire. Glass in the carpet, sparks from the live wires. I'm not your mascot for grid in a brochure. I'm the glitch that corrupts what you call secure. An ache in the gear when the cogs misalign. Malware thought in your enterprise mind. I'm the bad update that slips through the net. Turns every smug smile into cold sweat. Cut to the boardroom, polished on the outside. Inside, rot in the silk tide. Landslide, they toast to the quarter. Clap for the gross gain. Outsource the guilt, insource the ghost pain. Email stacked like bodies in the inbox. Energy sermons, closet full of spin docs. All white noise when you peel back the sales pitch. Just trained eyes, staring from a payday. They built my neighborhood into up and coming. Raised every rent till the old heart started running. Fresh paint over name scratched into brick. Dog park, juice bar, same old trick. They moved in with buzzwords, cameras and yoga. Hashtags, dope bags, brand new soda. I watched my last friend pack up his last box. Keys on the counter, years in a padlock. I walk those streets like a post-eviction ghost. Same bones, new skin that brags the most. Every mural sells a product in disguise. Every art space pegged to a rise in price. They call it growth, I call it great flip. Lantern stock, people turn weight to ship. Every inch of ground has a story. They resell, they print glossy maps of a quiet kind of hell. But I keep receipts in the cracks of my jawline. Names, dates, dead sets etched in my raw rhymes. I spit them like subpoena, serve that sun rising from my tongue on the glass slick lies. I'm the grain of sand in the board smooth engine, snagging the plan when the line grabs tension. I'm the cold call hitting with the real voice, not a script, just a long denied choice. Louder than management, hands cut circles through every abandoned minute. They want your spine shaped into perfect posture. Smile on command, swallow their monsters. Like a rusted rosary, blueprint tattoos in the drywall scenery. T-heart flicker glitching out my history. Teeth full of copper, bit electricity. I drag my doubts through a concrete hallway. Chewed up posters, broken glass in the crawl space. Clock on the wall ticks loud like a cough. Each second spitting out another write-off. I wear hand-me-down rage from a long line of tyrants. Passed like a virus inside family silence. They fed me tough love with a cracked ceramic plate, then blamed every shard when I bled on the gates. I carved my name in the pain of a locked door. Tongue full of nails, lungs heavy like a junk drawer. Therapist smile like a failed advertisement, selling selling cheap, calm inside fluorescent confinement. They call me too much. Then they dial up the pressure, shove me in the corner with a ruler and a lecture. Told to be polite while the handshake crushes bones. So I sharpen every no into gravel and stones. Sumer crack stomping on my overdrawn dead. Security eyes trace the ink on my wrist. Reading every scar is a threat, not a list. Job man laughs at my torn up sneakers as if polished leather ever humble grim reapers. Suits talk growth while they got another pay grade. Hand out cheap coffee like a bandage for an air raid. I watch fake smiles glitch under PowerPoint halos. Every pie chart hides a circle of gallows. They bait us for crumbs, call it company culture. Meanwhile the break room reeks like a vulture. Politicians post from a mobile Randa, writing new rules on the screen and propaganda. They trade our fear like a digital token. Shake hands in the smoke while the rest of us choking. News feed spinning like a rusted turbine. Every headline shopping for a gullible mind. I turn that static into fuel for the furnace. Swear on each bruise that the script doesn't burn us. Venom and bone font, spam gods preaching what I never said I want. Pop-up sermons in a fluorescent frame, selling instant sainthood for the price of my name. Friends turn ghost when the rent comes knocking. Hold the breath, treat my hunger like a problem of talking. They say manifest while they pose with vacations, tagging fake joy over quiet starvation. My neighbor welds parts in the grease-stained garage, skin like leather from the overtime barrage. He taught me you can't worship both comfort and truth. One rots your backbone, one sharpens your youth. Blast my rage through a cracked pair of speakers. Walls so thin, every neighbor hears the leaks first. If they complain, let them write to the landlord. Tell them passion sounds like a long overdue storm. I don't pray for rescue from a polished stranger. I drag my own hope through the mouth of the danger. Spit black phlegm on the gears of the status. Watch them slip teeth when my anger hits the lattice. Let's go! Let's go! I lace my boots with frayed extension cords, kick down panic in the manager's board. File my complaints on the side of a freight train. Every metal screen carving out my stage name. Body count grows in the corners of the timeline. Each name folded in a 30-second headline. We scroll past coffins like seasonal apparel, then wonder why our empathy feels stale. They built these apps as invisible cages, track every tremor when the populace rages. So off the beat, surveying decoded defiance. Feed the graph slides till the numbers breathe silence. Teacher said follow, play nice in the sandbox, then graded our fear with the permanent ink box. I took that rubric, tore out the staples, used every pen to rewrite my labels. Now I'm blood in the teeth of a dead institution, marching through. In my circuitry, teeth on the factory floor, cold chrome halo blink of a monitor's war. Cold in my veins taste bitter and raw. I walk through the sparks like I married the flaw. I was born in a back room, wires in a milk crate, ashtray, angels, blue smoke, bent gate, cheap rent, thin walls, neighbors in a fist fight, sirens painted red math on the midnight. Mama had a migraine, dad had a side plan, credit card roulette, empty like a tin can. Every little promise collapsed in the crosshairs. Hand me down hope with a rip in both knees. Their teacher said calm down, desk felt like handcuffs, pencils like teeth. I was chewing on the bad stuff. Principal smiled like a locked steel briefcase, numbers in his pupils, no warmth in his face. I learned real quick where the winners hide secrets behind thick doors, soft hands, clean resets. They fed me brochures, dream big, be patient while they lick gold dust off the floor of the nation. I bit through the bit, snapped out of that sermon, tore out the leash with a twitch and a burden, walked out the hall to fluorescent static, heart beating patterns that felt automatic. Concrete stairs, old gum on the railing, rain in the courtyard, weak like paint failing. Swore on the rust that I break from their blueprint, sharp tongue, steel lungs, teeth like a new flint. I don't want favors, I want fractured empires, glass in the carpet, sparks from the live wires. I'm not your mask, I'm a grid in a brochure, I'm the glare turns every smug smile into cold sweat. Cold sweat, cold sweat, cold sweat, cold sweat, cold sweat, cold sweat, cold sweat. Cut to the boardroom, polished on the outside. Inside, ride in a silk-tied landslide. They toast to the core to clap for the gross gain. Outsource the guilt, insource the ghost pain. Email stacked like bodies in the inbox. Energy sermons, closet full of spin docs. All white noise when you peel back the sales pitch. Just drained eyes staring from a pay ditch. They built my neighborhood into up and coming. Raised every rent till the old heart started running. Fresh pain over name scratched in the brick. Dog park, juice bar, same old trick. They moved in with buzzwords, cameras and yoga. Hashtags, tote bags, brand new soda. Watch my last friend pack up his last box. Keys on the counter, years in a padlock. I walk those streets like a post-eviction ghost. Same bones, new skin that brags the most. Every mural sells a product in disguise. Every art space pegged to a rise in price. They call it growth, I call it gray flip. Lantern stock, people turn weight to ship. Every inch of ground has a story they resell. They print glossy maps of a quiet kind of hell, but I keep receipts in the cracks of my jawline. Names, dates, deaths etched in my raw rhymes. I spit them like subpoenas, serve that sunrise. Ink from my tongue on their glass licked lies. I'm the grain of sand in the board smooth engine. Snagging the plan when the line grabs tension. I'm the cold call hitting with the real voice. Not a script, just a long good night choice. Choice, 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 choice. On the wall talks louder than management. Hands cut circles through every abandoned minute. They want your spine shaped into perfect posture. Smile on command, swallow their monsters. Monsters, monsters, monsters. When you peel our skin stone on the windowsill. Fridge all empty, but the bill's obese. Mailbox full of their paper teeth. Mama with a coat that could barely close. Hands all numb, but the pot still rolls. Said one day, baby, they'll taste this night. When you pour it down the throats with the venom bite. So I shop in every flashback, line by line. Wretched in the cracks of the core brick spine. Every snide little laugh, every poignant shove is a coal on the floor of the engine I love. I'm the son of the dark, of the unpaid shift, of the long walk home through the ash and drift. You can hear those steps in the weight of my words, marked so loud that they shake these herds. If faith is a fraud, then I trust my fist. Callous from the grips of the tightening list. When they say fall in, I fight through the bit. Bury their script in the landfill pit. I'm the leftover kid from the cul-de-sac war. If they play with our lives like a toy in a drawer, now I'm
concrete in my lungs, rust under my nails, steel-toed thoughts marching down the rails, teeth like broken glass, blood taste iron and rain, blueprints on the table, carve my name into the stain.
I grew up on cracked screens, ashtray carpets, busted doors, where the landlord smiled like a wolf counting every sore, where the fridge had echoes and the lights had deaths, where the calendar screamed in overdue red threats. I learned rage in a schoolyard cage, chain link sermons, fists writing grammar on ribs for the vermin, all past jar glass lockers like coffins, principals preaching while the bullies did the talking. I had hand-me-down headphones, one side dead, other side feeding me a war into my head. Every kick drum felt like a riot in my chest. Every line from my idols had never settled for less, but I was stuck in the room with the ceiling that drooped, mold-shaped halos plaster that drooled, mother with a cough like a stalled-out truck, father just a rumor that ducked. So I carved plans in the margin of a map test, sketched out stages like I burned this nest, said I chewed through the bars with my own bad breath, till the sky tasted different, till my lungs met the west. 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 Now I stomping with the snow made of unpaid bills, with a spine made of bent nails, half-formed skills. Every verse is a verdict, every word a wound. I'm the echo of a factory with its windows doomed. I don't flex with chains made of rented gold. I flex with receipts of the lies you sold. You post soft focus quotes about healing and trust. I got screenshots of the moment you fed us to rust. You told kids like me to sit straight, think small. Sign here, shut up, chase them all. But I watched your fine print drip like oil on the faces that broke their backs in your soil. You left them choking on the paycheck's fumes. You left them praying to fluorescent tunes. You left them picking up ships like cigarettes, burning down slow for your private jets. So I spit like a nail gun stuck on full blast, hammering your brand names into cracked glass. If success is a ladder with your logo glued, I'll kick that frame till the screws come loose. I want factories humming for the hands in grime, not the cowards in ties sipping vintage time. I want contracts written in the workers' tongue, not Latin curses weighing down their lungs. Then my lungs met the west. Then my lungs met the west. Met the west. Then my lungs met the west. Then my lungs met the west. Then my lungs met the west. I got friends in call centers with voices that fray, reading scripts about care they're forbidden to say. They time bathroom breaks like a stopwatch blade, dock a human's dignity like a late day trade. I got cousins in uniform selling the days to a flag that forgets every one of their names, coming home to a silence that measures the worth in unprinted metals and unpaved earth. I got sisters in kitchens stirring 3 pots deep, feeding everybody dreams that too trained to keep. The hands of calendars that backs of maps of a country that only calls when it wants to tax. I don't need a slogan from a billboard saying I need rent control link, not a photo obtain. I need breathing rooms, not cubicle tombs. I need real sunlight in the factory rooms. I got nightmares where your boardroom grins, slice my city into slots, feed them into bins, where the parks turn parking lots overnight, where the kids learn numbers, not a fight for rights. So I sharpen these bars like rebar teeth. slam. You want clean little stories about turning the page? I bring burned out printers and a filing cab rage. I bring break room whispers unpaid overtime. Clock-ins forged. Steel dust. Feel dust. Feel dust. Steel dust. Steel dust. Gold tongue. Rust flake. Black lungs. Neon rock in the gutted rain. Clock face cracked in the frozen grin. Shopping carts like crooked teeth. Chewing up the dead end streets. I grew up where the houses lean like drunks. Where the paint on the porch peels back like scabs. Where the dog on the chain got more space than us. And the landlord smile counting mold on the walls as tax. I learned math by splitting last night bread. One slice each, one slice left, one lie said. Mom's eyes read from cotton bills instead of sheet. Dad's eyes glass glued to a dead screen glow. Half a slave teacher called me anger with a backpack. Said my tongue hit harder than a swing pack with black sand. Principal said future inmate. I said future earthquake. Wait, wait. You build your church on my front line and blame me when your stained glass spines break. Bite. I carved answers in the desk with the compass point. Little crown of thorns around the school's fake logo. Every bell meant back in the cell. Every lunch tray clanged like a coffin lid solo. Guidance counselor flipped through a brochure stack. Never once asked why my hands always felt like gas. Why my knuckles wore street map scars. Why I flinched when he dragged the blinds too fast. I was busy in the bathroom lighting matches, watching while you lick cheap soap like it only cash. Breathing that chemical sermon in, thinking this is the only honest light we ever had. I kept a pocket full of rusted screws just to feel some weight when my pockets fell hollow. I talked back to the cement walls. They answered with echoes that tasted like copper and sorrow. You want a villain? I'll give you a mirror with a crack down the middle. All your headlines write me as a blood-wet riddle. They love the mugshot more than the wound that built it. Zoom in on the bruise. Crop up the boot. Blame grows quick when you're betting it in dirt like this. But you never film the roots. You call me problem, product, plague. Then profit off the panic that my shadow makes. Sell fear in the shiny blister pack with my face on the warning label stuck on the back. Politician shakes a fist on the broadcast. Says monsters coming. This sounds a check with the same red ink dripping off the corners of the city. Budget cuts humming. They lock my block in a data cage. Map my name in the dotted rage. Every dot another story they strip for parts. Stacked on a shelf in the trophy charts. I remember that first night, metal kiss my teeth. Bedroom floor burned out, screen, secondhand disc. Guitar grind crawled up my spine like a wire. Drums hit like doors getting kicked in by fire. Someone out there was spitting that kind of venom I drank, turning every cheap insult into gasoline in the tank. The whole world shrank to a blown out speaker cone. My ribs rearranged themselves, called it home. I stole words from the slope, mixed them with the gravel in my throat. Nailed them crooked to my mind's front door. Let every trespasser trip taste what I wrote. I found rhythm in the rattle of loose bits. Found rhyme in the click of a broke fan belt. Turned every slam lock of a splinter desk into a drum that remembered how my anger felt. Now I walk in with jaw like a locked vice. Eyes like two bird fuses still spitting white light. Tongue full of barbed wire phrases. Words leave trails on the floor. Scarred mazes. You built your throne on flattened ropes. Glued your gold with tried out hope. Took a shot. Bottled it. Bottled it. jaw grinds like a drill bit slow. Blueprints on the drywall, handprint in the dust, barcode on my wrist bone. Stamped over trust. I don't chant, I don't bleed, I collide with the impact. Mouth full of thumbtacks, spit them in a thin stack. Line them on the floor, that's a roadmap of regret. Every step you ever take leaves a leak you can't forget. I'm talking crosshairs, eyesight etched in red. My calm's like a landmine buried in the bed. You sleep on my name till your teeth start to chatter, cause the weight of what I say makes your ribcage shatter. Turn fear into fuel, fed it straight to the engine. Now my pulse doesn't pulse, it just punches every second. Got a blacklist carved in the back of my skull. Every letter's like a nail through a cheap plastic halo. I was raised where the sirens sounded like lullabies, where a lie was a currency and truth wore a wire, where the floorboards creak like they're spilling out confessions, and the holes in the roof still leak bad intentions. I don't pray for a break, I grind down the gears, put pressure on the fault line, feast on the fears. You're sipping little comforts like a cocktail of denial. I'm chewing on the glass till it shakes my crooked smile. Every scar is a signature scribbled in a dead language. I learned to read the pain, now I'm fluent in the damage. Walk through the smoke with my lungs still burning. Every breath is a verdict, every step keeps turning. In my own head, slam it through a cinder block, drag it through a bunk bed. It told me to behave, I replied with the head, but now it flinches every time that my fists get fed. I wear my rage like a work shirt, stained at the cuffs. Smell of metal in the fibers, crusted corners, broken buttons. You wear yours like costume jewelry, bright and blunt. Falls apart in the rain, leaves a ring of cheap rust. I grew up on crack screens, bootlegs, back rooms. Saw deals done quicker than a match could bloom. Saw faith get flipped for a handful of crumbs. Saw hope get pawned for a hand-me-down gun. Your timeline's polished like a showroom blade, but the handle's still wrapped in a duct tape date. My history's written in receipts for the debts, all ink bled black through my Sunday best. My heartbeat sinks with the stomp of the crowd. Every vein vibrates like a power plant loud. I talk like a verdict slamming shut on the weak. My syllables are teeth, every bar's a concrete. You decorate your doubt with excuses and quotes. I amputate mine with the rusted remote. If the room gets quiet when I step inside, it's just a guilt trying to cover up its own hard drive. I don't trace my steps, I erase the street, leave tread marks chewing up the concrete need. Every promise I was fed came wrapped in a thread, so I bite through the ribbon and swallow what's left. Reflection flinches when I crack my neck sideways. Even mirrors know better than to stand in my driveway. I don't chase validation, I interrogate the motive. Pull the mask off the compliment, reveal it as corrosive. You call that pressure, that's my daily toothpick. Got a jaw grinding granite, turning boulders into splinters quick. I've been cuffed to the clock, to the minutes drew blood. Pull the hands from the face, let the seconds eat mud. They tried to hang a label on my chest with bent pins. Words peeled off fast, left welts on my skin. So I carved my own language in the desk. Blueprint patterns on the back of belief. Cold warehouse glare, concrete under my feet. Every failed version of me lined up in the heat. Fight up in the heat. Raised on a static of fluorescent lies. Clock punch, neck crunch, blue glare in my eyes. Sign my name on a dotted little razor blade. Watch it carve through the hours that I never got paid. Boss man chewing on a gold tip fountain pen. Said grind hard a little, get we might talk again. So I sharpen my tongue on the rusted out rail. Spat sparks in his face till the paint went pale. I got steel toe thoughts and a piston brain. Every thud in that thing down just to walk right past. You pray to a logo, kneel to a brand. I bite through chains with a calloused hand. You call that progress, filing down teeth. I'm chewing through cables underneath your feet. You sell fear in the tailored little safety vest. I keep nails in my mouth like a hammer chest. I see blank eyes glow in the monitor glare. Click, 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 but there's nobody there. All ghost, no grit in the copy and paste. I rip out pages, let you taste that waste. Got a hard hat, halo full of scratched up stickers. Every dent on the shelf from your sainted figures. If the gods of your office ever step outside, they'll choke on the fumes in the place I reside. Grudges in the loading dock dust, forklift scars, heavy wheels, powdered rust. Built my backbone out of busted up pallets. Turned every counted out into sharpened malice. You got clean white sneakers on a polished floor. Talking hustle from behind a biometric door. While I'm hauling these boxes full of someone else's dreams. Up a broken bone stair in a building that screams. Your motive is your new quotes, just a printed chain. Rap cute little words round somebody's pain. You call it culture but it feeds on sleep. Leaves workers in a ditch while the numbers leap. I kept swallowing the rules till I choked on ink. Caught the fine print all over your sink. Now the stains on your collar spell my name wrong, but you'll read it real clear when I come on strong. I got zero stock in your slideshow spin. Your pie chart slice cut paper thin. When the lights cut out and the server dies, my scars still speak while your data lies. You built this kingdom on unpaid overtime. Stacked late nights high just to call it grind. Every team building smile is a gritted jaw. Mascot on the wall, broken labor law. I remember when the manager laughed at the bruise. Said toughen up kid or you're gonna lose. Now every bruise lettered out a battle plan. Spell tear this down on the back of my hand. Tip it on my, tip it on my, tip it on my boy. Home into silent drills, counting every crack, memorizing kills. Every time they clip my pay by cent, I wrote new lines in the mental cement. Now this head's a factory in a blackout storm. Emergency lights flick on, ideas to form. I heat them like iron till they glow stick red. Then swing each word where you rest your head. You sip craft caffeine, I sip raw dread from a dented old thermos full of things you said. Like we stops, concrete veins, pipes hiss, then drip, broken keypad, door slam, code skip, static in my jaw, metal taste on my tongue, boots hit the grate, I walk in, mind spun, I wake up to errors, red text in my vision, barcodes burned in every step, pre-written, boss man bucking through a crack in the comm, coffee on my badge, still I drag this bomb, cubicle, coffin air, thick light tar, keyboard, clack, slap, wrist, all scarred, slack jawed, face to scroll through the feed, thumbs numb, chasing that phantom feed, I see teeth in the logos, fangs in the brands, every bright ad leaves ink on my hands, they sell you the cure that they mixed in the dirt, I spit back terms and I rip up the merch, punch it. that same spreadsheet, cells in a row. Sidewalk squares, each soul on a scroll. Billboard shouting with a teeth band grin. Upgrade, obey, let us program your grin. Siren sing rhythm over oil stained stone. Kids learn violence from a cracked glass phone. Algorithm stalk like a wolf in code. Every like, every swipe, adding bricks to the load. Neon signs, flicker over lock store grates. Inside some kid claims dreams stuck in crates. Manager breath stinks of expired control. Says smile at the thieves while they steal your soul. Graffiti on the wall says you are not stock, but the city runs script. Same time, one clock, turnstiles, bite ankles. Cameras blink, red ticket in your pocket. Barcode in your head, I walk past grills, spitting smoke and grease. Old heads, like you ring by the price of peace. One says, one car, that gate might shift. Other laugh, this whole ship's a grift. Apartments stacked like a hard drive farm. 9 floors up, someone's raising alarms. Pots bang, voice cracks, red spikes again. Landlord smiling through a lawyer's pen. In the alley dumpsters, high thrown out food bags split open on forgotten shoes. A handshake reaches over half gnawed crust, while a gold trim suit tweets. In growth we trust. I tuck that seam deep in my molars grind. Let it fuel each syllable I carve from spine. If I ever start miming the praise and spin, wash out my mouth with rusted tin. Rust in the hips. Back home, 4 walls, flicker blue and gray. Tasks multiply like bills on the tray. Rent due like stews, fine due too. Every hour on this grind feels taxed into. My neighbor begs beats through a paper wall. Kids laugh once, then the voices stall. Homework spread on the second-hand floor. Parents both late, chasing one more score. I see my reflection in the idol. Door, door, door.
Rust in the teeth of the skyline. Gray smoke chewing my lungs. Steel boots stomping on concrete skulls. I sharpen my tongue on the factory drum.
Jaw clenched, venom in the dead stare. Hard like a warhead ticking in the rib cage. Mind like a blade dragged across bone. Every thought caused graffiti in the steel maze. Spit ash, I've been sipping on the fault line. True glass, every promise tastes like burnt wire. My spine's a ladder made of bent nails. Climb if you like, get cut, fall higher. I grew up with the sirens sing lullabies, with the cracked brick cradles every fist fight, with the porch light hums over split lips and busted knuckles baptized the midnight. You call it anger, I call it oxygen. You call it broken, I call it born ready. I wear my grudges like a second skin, stitched tight, blood warm, rock steady. I don't chant, I don't pray, I just grind teeth till the molars spark flint in my lockjaw. Every step is a verdict on the pavement, every footprint spelling out martial law. I've seen friends fade in prescription snowstorms, eyes glazed, so sold at a discount. I walked out with a backpack of bad habits and a ledger of names I will never miscount. You flex with a beat full of filters, I flex with a file on your soft jaw. You flex with a house full of empty trends, I flex with a match and a can of raw thought. Talk slick, but your pulse says panic. I can hear it skip beats like a scratch track. I'm moving straight lines through barbed wire. You moving excuses, always doubling back.
I built this rage on late rent and layoffs, on thin walls shaking from next door fights, on cold dinners, hot stoves, slam doors, and the quiet confession that I like these nights. Hey, here's a habit that fits like a glove. I slip it on, every finger feels right. I'm not here to entertain your mood swings, I'm here to drag your halo into this street light. Bite down, let the enamel splinter. Taste iron, see if your pride still talks. I'm the ghost of the choices you dodge. Footsteps echo like hammers on lockbox. Eyes like floodlights on a closed plan. I illuminate every crack in your backbone. I don't bark, I bare teeth in quiet silence, heavier than any thrown stone. I've got calluses on my conscience from carrying all the things you buried, grinding your secrets into road dust. So every step you take walks over what you carry. You write a like a guillotine. You chase clout, I chase closure. You chase likes, I chase leverage. You chase comfort, I chase conflict, till your safe world tips over the edge. My tongue's a crowbar on a locked mind, prying up lies nailed under your floorboards. Every squeak in your story is a warning. Every wobble in truth is a rotted support. I've seen saints take cash in back rooms, halo hung up on a cold rack. Crookeds and crooked cops play hero on the screen, while the real scene bleeds overlooked, cold-blooded. I keep receipts like burn marks on my wrist, each one a time I swallow my fury. Now the ink boils, letters peel off skin, spelling every verdict in a concrete jury. I don't forgive in installments or fractions. It's all or nothing and nothing sounds right, so I choose all every ounce of this pressure and crush your excuses into chalk white. You talk about change like a fashion trend, I talk about change like a crowbar swing. Bend the frame, snap the pretty facade, let the crooked beams finally show everything. My patience is a magic. Shut from the lies I bit through, teeth full of rust, still I grin, still I chew. Concrete tongue spit, gravel in a tight row. Every word a brick in the backbone I outgrow. You clock in, log on, log off, blacked out. Scroll scars, same fear, same doubt. Blue glare burns holes in your pupils. Sign your soul on a screen full of approvals. Barcode, birthmark stamped on the wrist. You say you broke chains, I see a new twist. You flex like a king in the rental crown. Algorithm laughs, drags you back down. I was raised on static in the dead mall food court, fighting for the last coin. In the ring, sports security cams caught the first time I snapped. Played it back on loop like a trap I unwrapped. Cold tile floor, I carved my initials in the grout, like a ritual. Erase that echo, I don't worship the past. I melt it down, pour bullets from the cast. Breathe iron filings, lungs filled, plated. Heart ticks, time like a bomb upgraded. Every step sparks on the factory grade. I learn patience, then I learn hate. I don't chase crowns made of plastic teeth. I chew through walls from underneath. You post brave quotes, then you choke in private. I take my doubts to the door, then I drive it. Fuel tank full of every insult hurled, running through my veins till the veins go curl. You pray for a path with the velvet rope. I sharpen my hope on a frayed jump rope. Hands blistered raw from the climb through gears. Oil on my face like war paint smears. You keep clean hands, keep clean conscience. I keep real scars, keep real love. Spine like a cable full of high voltage. Every old wound turned into knowledge. Knuckles cracked open on a steel wall's grin. Left my blood as ink, sign never again. I see clickbait saints in the halo filters, preaching from couches soft as quilted pillows. They sell new fears and familiar rappers. I buy none, burn all, walk past the trappers. Taste gunmetal every time I inhale. Means every small breath feels like jailbreak. Fingers twitch like tripwires under the skin. If you hear that snap, that's the moment I begin. Stare down the void in a dark glass mirror. It stares back, but my eyes burn clearer. If the system sleeps, I'm the glitch in his dream. If it wakes in sweat, that's me in the machine. Tissue stitching my jawline crooked. Words fall sideways to land where I put them. Tongue tastes copper, brain tastes ozone. Every thought forged like a bolt in the war zone. I trained in the boredom, you chose to escape. 4 blank walls, thin air, no cape. Made a throne from milk crates and dead wires. Crowned myself king of the unpaid liars. You fed on applause from a plastic crowd. I fed on silence that rang too loud. Turned that hush to a hammer in my rib cage. Now each verse lands like a riot on a small stage. I walk like a miracle come to life. Red digits scrolling in the whites of my eyes. If you see that flash, better read it fast. It says get out now or get buried in the blast. Blueprint stained in the factory scripts you rehearse in the bathroom. Bathroom. Rust on the halo, cracks in the crown, teeth made of concrete, grinding me down. Cable tied heartbeat, static in my veins, steel-toed memories kicking at my brain. Step in the room, feel the pressure like a throat grab. Chew on every promise till the sugar turn to road rash. Spit another truth, they diluted in the slow trash. Painting over warning signs and glossy little closed captions. Every handshake, hiding epidemic habits. Every slogan like a bandage wrapped on broken granite. I was told to keep it quiet, keep it pretty, keep it palatable. I carved the message in the drywall saying I am not collateral. Clock on the wall, tick tick like a pipe bomb. Cowards in the boardroom, praying that the lights stay on. Set a little fear, call it safety in a slideshow. Feed it to the faithful while they're searching for a lifeboat. I remember nights where the ceiling fell, ditches from my chest, shadows tracing every failure like a finger to my neck. Breathe, taste, metal, jaw clench like a padlock. Eyes wired open, mind running like a mad dog. Every little secret shoved under the floorboard. Heartbeat knocking at the nails for an encore. They want numbers, bodies, names in a spreadsheet. I bring a mirror, make them choke on what they can't tweet. I don't bargain with the system built on sinking stones. I've been digging out an exit, using splinters from a broken throne. Grind till the molars turn dust in my own mouth. Spill that grit over every quiet, you should slow down. I won't bear, won't beg, won't blend with the scenery. I'm the crack in the mask, cold facts in the greenery. Walk through the lobby, smell fear like fluorescent buzz. Polished little puppets try to call this emptiness a culture club. Thumping locks on the doors of a paper hive. Every word in the policy stained with the vapor lie. They've been selling hollow halos in the gift bag, stuffing rotten motives in the box with the slick tag. I see the rust bleeding through the silver pane. Hear the way the compliments twisted to a prison gate. They want my spine as a ladder for the next step. Smile in my face while they measure out my neck length. Fought for me a seat at a table built on quicksand. I'd rather break the windows, let the grit in with my own hands. This is not rebellion for a brand deal. This is cutting out the cancer with the bare steel. This is scratching every label off my rib cage till my pulse carves a language that they can't stage. Been the quiet one, silent storm in the back row. Eyes on the exits, mapping every shadow. Now my voice like a drill through the drywall, punching daylight through the lies in the town hall. They manufacture idols in the factory of cheap chrome, glitch in the code. I keep smashing through the green glow. Feed me deadlines like combust under heat lamps. Turn those fake crowns into dust for my seedbed. Every loose screw in my skull is a dowel pin, holding up a framework that refuses to allow sin. Cut the strings, let them marry in its flatline. Kick the ladder out from under they flatline. I've been walking through the fallout of decisions I declined. Ash on my shoes from the bridges they designed. Watch them pour gasoline in the boardroom. Brag about the fire like it's good news in the war room. I kept my hands clean while the air turned poison. Swore I'd never trade my lungs for their voices. They keep counting trophies made of brittle glass. Every victory a mirror for a brittle past. In the language, loyalty means bleed for me. In my dialect, survival means leave the scene. They flex with a fist full of paper crowns. Call that wealth while the floorboards cave down. I've been picking making little splinters from my fingertip from steel lungs grind, concrete tongue taste rust, blueprint memory pressed into the mud, rust wet wires crawl under my skin, static in my jaw. I can feel the world grin. I woke up with my teeth full of metal and dust in my veins. Every step on this crack, black fog calls my name in the stains. I've been dragged through glass by the voices that said they were friends. They were measuring my pulse like a product count in the dance. I spit back, violence, shoot through shackles, swallow the chain, turn their targets into tattoos. Let the bullseye stain. You want contrition, take a ticket, stand in line with the snakes. Every handshake hides a file, every favor flakes. My backbone's a busted ladder in an empty shaft. Climb it if you like the taste of vertigo and broken craft. I've been staring down the barrel of a 9-to-5 collapse. Clock face grins while it just my knuckles on the trap. I see managers in mirror glass in sex impressed shirts. They staple smiles over fractures and sell their hurt. I drag their slogans through the gravel till the letters blur. Then I nail them to the walls of the place I prefer. This is pressure in the pipes of a rotting grid. Cold sweat on the fuse box, praying that it never gives. I'm the leak in the system they forgot to seal. Dripping venom in the engine till the gears all peel. Grip tight, white knuckles on a rusted wheel. Every turn carved deeper through the cheap veneer. I keep receipts written in blood on my bitten tongue. Every slide, every shove, every time I was young and dumb. Now I'm back with a jaw full of gravel and a debt to collect. Every sneer, every sticker, yeah, I catalog expect. You built ladders out of bodies just to reach that chair. I'll be sawing through the legs while you breathed in air. I was trained in the furnace where the weak get sold. Turn my panic into pressure, bend it into gold. You threw pennies in my coffin and called it a wage. I forged bullets from the coins, wrote your name on the case. There's a crack in the mask of your perfect brand. I can see the raw meat where you hide your head. You paint over mold, call the building renewed. But the spores in the vents spell the end of the feud. I've been pacing in the corridors beneath your feet, mapping every pipe, marking every beat. When I flood this place, it won't be with grace. It'll taste like iron in your perfect space. You decorate cages with discount light, call it progress while you harvest sight. I watch you shopping every policy on someone's back. Heard you laugh while you stapled their spine to the track. Now I'm stitching all the whispers into one long blade. Every rumor, every slide, every unpaid day, I'll carve it through the scripts that keep us tame, till the whole damn script forgets your name. You bend it into shapes just to make you laugh. Told me keep your head down, there's a pecking order. Now my head's carved teeth in your marble border. I used to choke on apologies you fed like pills. Now I'm handing back the bottle with the list of spills. You can frame every snapshot where I looked afraid. I've been drawing over faces with a razor blade. A stock hallways dripping fluorescent rod, counting every camera, every blind spot. Turn fear into a map with 1,000 doors, each one kicking outward through a different floor. You lock paychecks to chains, call it discipline, but your throne's built thin on trembling skin.
back up. I've seen fake dogs bark in the mask and the muzzle, seen real ones bleed with a laugh in the struggle. I was knee deep, glass in my hands in the rubble. Now I'm bare teeth, cracking your plans like a knuckle out. Midnight mind with a pitch black prayer. I don't beg God, I rip back stairs, looking at myself with a split axe glare. If I can't kill fear, then it lives right there. Steel-toe thoughts, every stomp is a landmine. You can feel a shock in your jaw when I landline. Sand in the gears of your plan shine. I throw a wrench in the works, make them jam grind. Jam grind, jam grind, jam grind, jam grind, jam grind, jam grind. Boom. Grim talk, grip chalk, marking the kill shot. Carve my name crooked in the heart of your hilltop. You built thin walls with your cover bravado. I bring windstorms to your half for a motto. Blood on the page like a court order statement. I spit case files from the floor of the basement. All those ghosts that you swore you could cage in, I turn them loose, hit the chainsaw phrases. I've been astray with the cracked up halo, biting at the hand when it act like it say so. I don't take orders, I break gold table. Flip that, plates in the air, watch them rain slow. Every syllable is steel toe in your rib cage. Hit stage, rib rage, built for the big cage. See the veins pulse in my grip when I rip rage. Whole room tilt when I spit from the split brain. I don't do peace when the wolves at the door. Kids speak war scripts, cut clean through the horse shit. You love talk tough, but your core been porous. I burn one verse, leave the floor in a torrent. Eyes like crosshairs etched in the smoke. Every breath a step, every step is a choke. Every hope you had on a thread that I broke. Every joke you cracked, now a debt that I quote. Razor blade letters in the line when I etch this. You taste rust when you bite on a sentence. You want fame, I want vengeance. You want praise, I want pendants. I drag each word like a chain through the gravel. Crash through your lane, turn your frame into shrapnel. Every bar slam like a gavel. Case closed, mouth shut, toe tag, travel. Travel, 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 travel. Now